Hi guys, welcome to the Football Juice, and we have a few guests who will be joining us in a bit. But tonight is going to be interesting because we have a few things to discuss, as well as to celebrate. You got to celebrate our 5-0 win against Red Bull Leipzig, and right here I'm just enjoying my apples. Um, Hope you guys had your dinner already. But tonight is gonna be tonight is gonna be a night where we can sort of like sit back and relax because it's the weekend. But not just that. There's something to do with having that hopeful feeling that the match tomorrow between United and Arsenal it's gonna be it's gonna be going good, man. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts in regards to the match tomorrow, right? So I'm definitely having some friends coming over later. Gonna come online and join us, and we're just gonna have fun and just discussing on it's going to be, um, what's going to be happening for the match that we will be looking forward, which is tomorrow. But at the same time, we want to be also um, sort of like analyze what went right, and also what could we improve from our latest game, which was with Red Bull Leipzig. As you know that Leipzig is they're like a semi-finalist, not like semi-finalists. They were the semi-finalists for last year's Champions League. So, what actually went wrong for them? Because honestly, if you ask me today, did they play badly? Honestly, no. I believe that they played well, and honestly, they managed to press us. Yeah, they managed to press us. They managed to um, come in between the lines. They managed to like press us in our defensive final third. Yeah, but but the problem with what they were playing is because they were playing too wide, which I'll probably discuss more with some of our friends who will be joining with us later. But they were so wide, they were playing so wide from on the flanks, that because we were so compact in our defense, and also just a little bit further from our defense coming out of the box, we have Fred and um, yeah. So Fred and McTominay, they were so compact, that has made our final third, and also the space outside our final third, to be so tight in the sense where they didn't have chance to breathe. So Red Bull Leipzig, they didn't have the chance to really be lively around the box. Um, all their balls were either they missed, or the timing was wrong, or Fred is just there. So let's talk about Fred. How well and how excellent was his game on last Wednesday, and Wednesday or Thursday early morning. One thing I could really tell is Fred. Although like Rashford scored his hat trick, but for me, for me it was all Fred. As you know, I probably you have if you're watching this, you probably also know that a lot of the goals that we scored, most of the goals, in fact, if not all, I think most of the goals that we scored against Red Bull Leipzig, it was all because of Fred. It was all because of Fred, because of the tackles he made, and the interception and the pressure that he was putting on the players in the middle. So the thing is about the game is it was really tactical because honestly, with Red Bull Leipzig, they are so strong tactically. They are a team that is super strong tactically. They are a team that is very they play with long passes, which I didn't really see a lot in in the game. I do not know why, but actually they play a lot. They play lots of long passes. They play um, they play with three at the back. Not just that, they um, yeah, they are the kind that will change and transition their tactics throughout the game. So from the three, if they get pressed, they will go with the back five, and when they attack, they go with the back three. And you can also see how Dayot Upamecano, he was actually he's like a box to box midfielder, for the match. So that has left a lot of space at the back for Red Bull Leipzig. For Leipzig's team, if you realize that their midfield was compact, but towards the end, they became narrow. Yeah, they became narrow. So in that sense, if United were to attack them, we can attack them from the width. Yeah, so that really has given us lots of a lot of advantage on how we can attack them, and how we can actually um, probably sabotage their plan in a way, because they had a good plan though. They had a good plan. Leipzig had a good plan to dismantle United. If we played the 4-3-3 game, I think we probably would have a harder time to score any goals. We probably could have played with them in the middle, but we wouldn't be able to progress the ball. So because we transitioned into a diamond. Yeah, I think when Rashford came in, and as well as Bruno came in, it was amazing that we transitioned into a diamond, halfway. So the thing about the diamond is, we must understand that the diamond formation is not about the flanks. The diamond formation is about the middle, how we can progress the ball in the middle. So that really worked mainly because Leipzig's defense were narrow. They were sort of narrow on that. I mean, on that for the game, because Upamecano was really the only guy who was at the back at one point, because he was really going up and down, and because he was running up and down a lot. When Rashford came in, it really dismantled him, because that Upamecano was like so tired already, and he was just, I think he was just like sort of trying to recuperate with the pace of Rashford. Um, and at some point, I think he wanted to attack, but I think got intercepted by Fred and all that. So he had to like track back. And by the time the forwards, I mean United, they are like far pacey and very fast. So because of that, it will escalate. The ball transitions will just escalating from time to time, and at one point we were scoring goals for fun. So that was Leipzig, man. That was an insane game. Not that Red Bull played badly, uh, but I think we were just better, way better than Leipzig for that game. Yeah. So right now, I think watch. We're just gonna watch some highlights of course, the game that happened with Leipzig, and then we could just probably like stop and analyze, what went right, and what then the things I was saying. You could just see, you can visualize the things that I was just saying, and you could realize on how United really kept calm, and we didn't look shaken, and for the entire game. So let's just have a look. Share my screen. All right, here we go. Share. All right, so I'm just gonna play this highlight, from this channel that I found, and we're just gonna just react to this right now, and pick up a few points on how we were attacking against Leipzig.
La casa del United, que hoy que cayó derrotado frente al Tottenham 6-1 el United. Es importante la de Timo Werner. Es un equipo que no afloja en este torneo. Los más llamativos de esos cambios, José Luis, a la banca Marcus Rashford.
So I'm just gonna distract back for a while. You saw a formation. Our formation was Van de Beek on the left, Pogba, Greenwood, Fred, Matic, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, of course, the usual Wan-Bissaka. So how Van de Beek was playing on the left, and how he was working with Fred. So the thing about the mutual trait between Van de Beek and also Fred is they are very tenacious, and not just that, they like to tackle. Yeah, they like to intercept. They like to tackle. These two guys. So most of our game offensively, to intercept and to recover and to attack was actually this zone: the Van de Beek, Fred, Pogba, Van de Beek, Fred, Pogba. So this part hasn't. It felt like an overload of. This part really felt like an overload of the game, of the attack. Sorry, of the attack, and this part felt like more of a defensive part. So whenever Leipzig, when they were attacking, they were not attacking here, and when they were attacking at this area. So when they were attacking here, it was very defensive, because obviously Wan-Bissaka is there, Matic is there, and Lindelof was there. So these guys were actually were waiting for Leipzig to counter and to counter press, and they were just defending. But at some point, they had, we had the flank right here exposed as well. So they were running freely, but we have our Spider-Man, Wan-Bissaka. He was just, of course, not just tracking back, but he was, I think he was waiting for the right moment to also tackle. So he had a decent game. I think Wan-Bissaka had a decent game. But this is where I want to as well as to highlight is Van de Beek, Pogba, Fred. Yeah. So these are the players that really made the transitions and the passes to really sort of go through and to go quick. Yeah. But if you realize also, like Van de Beek wasn't really here all the time. He was also going to the other flank whenever Leipzig they miss a set piece. So it was just fascinating. Let's continue to watch.
Más llamativos esos cambios, José Luis, a la banca Marcus Rashford, primera fecha en el que vencieron 2-0 al Istanbul Basaksehir. No está
Silva y vámonos. El balón es en Berg, en Kunku.
Se movía por el centro Angeliño, corta la pelota, Van de Beek, Marcial muy bien de primera, Pogba buscaba, recibió sobre Paul Pogba, que sí, obviamente busca, viene con el recentro, la pelota que queda ahí para el disparo.
Wow.
Lo que hace el húngaro, que sí, la pelota
Yeah.
va con menos
I want you to highlight that shot. That shot was a killer shot. I have to say that because props to the keeper. Because I mean, as you know, like teams, they study players, and how Fred, when he took the shot, I think he wouldn't have expected Fred to make that shot, because that was unpredictable. And for Fred to make the shot and to be confident, and if the keeper wasn't ready, that would have gone in. Just saying.
velocidad, pero también cabeza rebotado, sigue la pelota ida de Beek y después Luke Shaw trataba de conectar de primera con el mismo Poulsen, Van de Isaac, la tiene Marcial, aquí viene el francés a velocidad, sigue parcialmente centro, pero ya dio el primer aviso de peligro el United con esa internada. Luke Shaw, Henrich va a buscar línea final, sigue Henrich, puede meterse, visto el balón con Nemanja Matic, el balón que está todavía peleando, apertura por derecha, además a Poulsen, su movimiento hacia el área del centro. Pogba empezó a apoyarse en Luke Shaw, tocaba largo para... Durante la pasada temporada, cuando no estuvo compitiendo en Europa. Aquí está Pogba con una buena pelota para Mason Greenwood.
Yeah, what a goal.
Pero Greenwood,
What a timing. Pogba's assist.
Greenwood, ¿qué puede ser, eh?
I have to say though, like this goal, I really felt like when he scored that, I wasn't like, wow, what a goal kind of thing, because I just know that Greenwood, he's the kind of guy who would score the kind of goals. Like you wouldn't like, wow, like you wouldn't surprise that he could do that when he scored. So I felt like, hey, isn't this what he's always been doing? Like you never second guess his abilities. You never second guess that there's going to be a goal, and it felt like light work for Greenwood. So that was really. After a while, it just sinks in that wow, like this guy, he just got through the defensive line. He just simply scored for fun, because the ball was not too hard, the weight of the ball, and how the ball went to the right obviously the right direction, but at that corner, and those are the kind of thing you will only get if you're properly drilled, and you've been doing this a lot in the training. That was amazing, yeah.
De respetar el juego ofensivo, ¿eh? Pero lo que creo que ya tiene la...
So if you see Fred, Fred was just what a save. Let me just like rewind this. There was a goal. You see how this guy Fred, so I sort of saw the heat map of Fred, these past few days, and a lot of Fred's work was just right in the middle here, just outside of the final third, outside of our defensive final third, before our D box, our penalty box, just right outside there, and he's just there, guarding our defensive line, and he's and if you see the heat map, right, it was so symmetrical in a way where you will know that he just knew that was his position, that was his spot on the pitch, because it was not so he was so accurate to the point where you will notice that his heat map was showing he was not to the left, he was not to the left, mostly to the right, he was not mostly to the right, he was just right smack in the middle. So what a game that he had, so props to Fred.
Ofensivo, pero lo que creo que ya tiene la pelota el francés dentro del área, en Kunku le pegó.
Wow, what a save.
Tiene otras opciones, pero le gustaba la del disparo y no era.
Luke Shaw,
viaja la pelota, ¿quién la quiere?
so delayed.
Alcanza a rematar Haster. Claro,
Then they started to attack from the left. If you notice, they keep attacking from the left.
Se mueve Poulsen, la devolución para y tira esta
They will
pelota.
keep attacking from the left, if you realize, because we had less energetic people on the left.
para que se
So Van de Beek had to come to the left to help out as well.
desbordar.
Because on the right we had like Fred
Segundo palo, Upamecano llegaba, no alcanza a
and
rematar
Van
y
de Beek.
terminó a
So they were
el empujón al que
tenacious
refiere el árbitro.
more on the right. If you're
Henry que
seeing
viene con
from
el centro,
Leipzig,
segundo palo, Angeliño con este en el que Leipzig
on
es
the
muy
right. So if you see these guys, they will keep coming
Lindelof.
on the left because our defensive, because Matic is a little bit slower on the obviously on Leipzig's left, you know, and you have Lindelof and you have Wan Bissaka. They were not attacking, so it gives them a lot of space on the left. So they will see, if you keep realizing Angelino, these guys will keep going on the left.
Esta puede ser interesante. Dani con Poulsen le quedó la. Al final. Acá creo que sí. De hecho, pudo haber marcado el pelota. Se quedó Culachi. La pelota que rechaza por Angeliño. Angeliño recorta, sigue.
Angelino, what a tackle.
Angeliño no le pudo pegar de primera.
Everything's coming from the left.
No va a llegar nadie. Poulsen estaba habilitado. Se quejaban de una falta.
Your crosses were poor though.
Con el medio tiempo.
That's one thing I wanted to say.
Centro al área, Poulsen se levanta, corta Pogba, el que termina cabeceando y luego a quemarropa. A menos de un. Y acá la pelota en el balón al centro. Así que el noruego Pogba. Ojo con esta.
Yeah, so they kept attacking the left. And right now, this is where our game changed. All right, and Bruno came in for Van de Beek, and Rashford
El holandés
came in as well.
y además José Luis se puede medir el impacto cuando McTominay jugando al frente, Rashford Pogba también le puede pegar, le pega bien. El propio Bruno. Peligro para Leipzig.
Oh,
La jugada prefabricada.
this one is the one where I felt like isn't this the one that he did against Man City? Bruno Fernandes. Was his time against Man City, right? And he got that little. It's like a dink / free kick kind of thing. And he got Marshall to just score in. I think he wanted to do that, but the timing was a little bit off. But those kind of things will only happen, and it'll be an amazing goal if the timing is perfect. Like when as he dinks it, he controls the ball and he shoots, or he gives a one touch.
El lugar no lo sanciona ni siquiera después de la jugada. El juez de línea. No. Centro largo. Va Bruno por ella. Cabezazo de Haas. Pelota primer palo. Pogba trata de prolongar. La buscaba Maguire. Bien de Gea. Ahora hace 5 minutos prácticamente. No le había que. Levanta la cabeza. Se metió al área. Pogba.
Oh,
Cerraba. Barbaridad para Bruno Fernández que levanta la
Bruno
cabeza.
Fernandes ball.
La pie servicio y fuera de juego. Ya hay bandera de
Rashford.
Rashford va a terminar la jugada.
What a
No hay
goal.
lugar porque está en su campo. Este es el propio campo. Claro. Y esta es United. Es gol. Se equivoca el asistente del árbitro.
So here's the part where I wanted to say that because they were so narrow. Just track back a bit. So they were so narrow, right? You see, all Leipzig's players, they were all wide here, and they were all spread here, spread out here. Then you have Upamecano here, like it became narrow. These guys here, it was too late for them to track back because Marshall and Rashford, if you know, they are pacey. They are pacey, man. They are fast, and they are sort of like they were just waiting for a true pass. Yeah. So if you realize, they were like 4-5 players sort of around Bruno Fernandes, and it was this is the thing why we love Bruno, right? Like you just know when to take risks, or sometimes he wastes them as well. He wastes them, but this is why we love Bruno. That if he was a little bit slower, it would have been a clear offside. But because as he receives the ball,
Es el propio campo.
he
Y
passes
esta es United.
just a straight
gol.
ball,
Se equivoca el
Rashford comes
asistente
in,
del árbitro. Muy bien.
and Rashford scores. What a goal!
Solskjaer le digo vuelco a su equipo desde el banquillo. Al 63 salvado
So-
esta jugada al no marcar con amarilla. Cuando vemos el...
So what a performance by Pogba as well, yeah. Like Pogba wasn't,
Así que y viene Rashford.
you know,
Y aquí está el tercer.
second goal by Rashford,
Operación de Fred. Se lleva
third
Upamecano
goal,
en su sueño.
Rashford second goal,
Imposible para
second goal,
Golashi.
Rashford's
Lejos.
second goal. Wow.
Se rompió el partido. Y que está viviendo un momento de temporada fantástico.
At this point, I think they were tired already. Leipzig were tired, so we were compact again. We were compact in terms of our defense all the way. At this point, it was just too late. Too late for Leipzig to do anything. Then you have Cavani and Kovacic coming in.
Rashford, qué golazo. La pelota está dejando sin chance a los hombres del Leipzig.
So they keep attacking from the left, you know. If you realize Leipzig, that's a penalty from the back. Oh, that's a penalty.
Es penal, sí. Todavía más escandaloso el resultado. El especialista es Bruno Fernández, pero ganando este partido viene Marcial de derecha.
So apparently, that's to talk about this part, right? Like how Rashford has 2 goals already, so he was on his hat trick, on his way to his hat trick for his 3rd goal, and obviously Rashford would have taken the 3rd goal. So apparently Rashford took the ball and he gave it to Martial. Then after the the press conference, the post-match press conference, and we found out that Oli was the one who asked Rashford to give the ball to Martial. That was fascinating. Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to highlight that it just everything just fit perfectly, even emotionally for the game. Like you were like, wow, Rashford's 3rd goal, and then you go on to see how Rashford being so kind, giving, he's just giving up his hat trick, just for Martial to score, and for Martial to score his 1st goal for the Champions League.
Necesitaba Marcial, José. No había marcado gol en la
Martial,
temporada y había sido señalado también.
Del United. Amazing.
Lo cobró Quinto. Fernández, Cavani la espera. Cavani.
Oh man, if this was a goal for Cavani, that would have been insane. Yeah, I think I just want Cavani to start scoring again. So once Cavani starts scoring, I think that would really bring United to a different level. Because if all your forwards are on form, that is, I mean, obviously we have a good problem. I mean, Oli will have a different, even now he's having a problem on who he's supposed to, bring forward to put them in the first team and all that. But I tell you the truth, if all of our forwards are starting to score and then they start to score regularly as they are being started, I think that would really change. That would really cause it will stir some sort of fear, among our rivals. Because if all of our forwards are, on form, in form, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like if we play a bad game or we are just too defensive. But what I know is they will score. The forwards will score. Yeah. So I just want Cavani to start scoring. So I was really happy that I was really hoping that he scored that, but anyway, it was offside.
¿Sabes qué?
Clearly offside.
Es lo que la trata de tocar el Leipzig. McTominay, Rashford, gran pase de Bruno. Ahora, lo que le reclamamos, Marcial, la conducción, Rashford, el tercero de Rashford, pero logra hacer el quinto adelante. Incluso te diría por momento de forma por encima de Harry Kane. Del United.
I think the commentator was saying something about
perdido.
Harry Kane.
Desde aquel partido con el Paris Saint-Germain.
It's better than Harry Kane.
La llave al partido ni siquiera cuando el United.
2 different players. I like Harry Kane, but that was amazing. Yeah. So I like Harry Kane, But honestly, Harry Kane and Rashford, from a football fan point of view, Harry Kane is better than Rashford. Yeah. Um, Although I'm a United fan, Rashford is not, in terms of football IQ. Rashford is not at Harry Kane's level. But what I like about Rashford is he's pacey. He's just pacey. He's just fast. He strikes. He takes his strikes, and he if he's on form, if his attitude is there, if that's his day, you will get crazy, right? Hi Ryan. Hi Ryan. Thanks for joining the live, and obviously there's going to be a match tomorrow. You know, I believe between United and Arsenal, and I'm just doing a little preview as well on this live. Um, Also, like, just to celebrate, the win against Red Bull Leipzig last Wednesday. So I hope you're doing fine, Ryan. If you have any thoughts in regards to um, the match, or United per se, why don't you share your thoughts? Why don't you, if you have any questions in regards to, even like, yeah, I mean, like, um, what I mean, one example is really like, will United really win anything this season? It's not the question of how much we have fallen, how much United has fallen, or whatever, but really, at this rate, because United sort of doing well, sort of picked up a little bit of steam. Will they actually win anything this season? So, yeah, if you have any thoughts, or if you have any questions, or you can just drop your thoughts, or you just comment in the comment section. And I'm just waiting for a few more guests as well, who will be joining us probably in about 30 minutes time. We have some friends joining us as well on the live stream. We'll be discussing more on the match to come. Yeah. One more thing is, obviously, United they have been changing their tactics for each game. So in PSG, we actually didn't play a back five. We played a back three. Yeah. So um, we changed the tactic in um, the Leipzig game. So I really hope that Ole Gunnar will really show up again this Sunday, tomorrow, against Arteta, because that you sort of know what Ole will do, but in Champions League against a bigger coach or bigger manager, these managers will always study your tactics, and for him to do this masterclass against them is something big. So I want him to do for Arsenal, because yeah, we are all enemies, like, so we want to show Arsenal that we are still above them. We're still way better than um, Arsenal. But anyway, um, that's for the match. I found this other video though, on Thomas Partey. Honestly, I was really shocked that he signed for us. He signed for Arsenal on the deadline day, and I did not know that Arsenal will do any business on the deadline day. But I really, really wanted Thomas Partey to join United. Not that United they were pursuing Partey or what, but I just really felt that Partey is as a world class player. Partey needs to go to a world class club, and why I say that is because Arsenal is not in the Champions League. And why would a player like Partey, Thomas Partey, join Arsenal, right? And Partey is a world class CDM. So I'm just gonna react to this, a video that I found on YouTube, Thomas Partey, and how Partey is like being. I feel like he's gonna be. I think Arteta is still wondering how he can best maximize and optimize Thomas Partey's potential in the squad, right? So I'm just gonna share my screen again, and if we could just watch Thomas Partey's recent game versus Rapid Vienne. Right smack in the middle.
Waiting for the opening to happen, and Partey straight in there. Very, very much will be nullified in their attack.
See how pacey he is. Accurate passes. There you go.
He wants to play forward. Doesn't take the
Some attributes to his game. Partey.
So he's a right-footed player.
Barach.
See, he's tackling, he's intercepting.
Got to the ball there. With
Very progressive.
Partey. Bell.
you already know what's
Duels.
happening. I don't think they get the crosses into the box, but Leno.
But here's the thing, see how he's also very deep and he carries the ball forward. Like I know that's the role of the CDM, but not all CDM plays that way, man. Like how he progressively brings the ball up, and he changes the direction of his runs. Amazing.
Partey.
What?
Shot from Barras.
See,
That's just like that.
see, very rarely he passes to the side. He's always progressive.
Trying to find Fontas. Partey's in the
I think he took too long to put it into Fontas. Otherwise,
So here's the thing: when players when Arsenal players they have someone like Partey, in the deep areas, they must always be alert because he's going to make that. He's going to break the line. He's going to pass. Yeah, so they cannot bounce the ball back to him unless they're playing a one touch.
If he wants to do that, he needs his fullbacks to really.
It's Meyer. It's another. Partey.
They really need to be alert and receive the ball from him and do your hold up play and attack, because he's the kind of player who's always looking to progress. So he keeps bringing the ball. His long passes are okay. I prefer his ground ball.
As far as Partey.
Good ball.
Let's see how they get on from 8 o'clock after this one. Also introduced
Quick thinking. He's very
the change to McCallum.
aware in terms of his space. As you can see that. Good ball.
As well, Chanel.
Good ball. What
Once more.
a pass. Strong. Clean game. That means he doesn't unnecessarily, he doesn't necessarily commit himself on a certain like intervention on a foul,
20 minutes left. Partey.
Yeah. So under a pressure, I'm just gonna pause this for a while. So we're gonna talk about him. how under a pressurized, you know, place, under a pressurized space, what he does is he can he can think. Yeah. So that is the key thing about players. I mean, that's the key thing of being a world class player. So no matter how much you get pressed, you can find a way. So I think that is the kind of player that United need to um, be wary. Be very tomorrow as they play against them, because I'm pretty sure Partey is going to play, and how Partey, somehow he solves the riddle. He when you pressure him, he somehow he can find a path. He finds a path from the side, so he can get the ball out of the pressurized zone. Good ball control, very calm. So, see, that shows leadership as well, like how he just cuts through just to take the ball for himself. That's leadership. Like he wants the ball. Instead, he wants the ball. That although he was not on the line, he, he was not going. It was not on his line, path. But he went there to just get the ball, to take ownership. Amazing. I don't do this on Arsenal players, but Thomas Partey is really one of my favorite, and we need to analyze him. We need to know what are his strengths when it comes to him in the middle of the park. Amazing game. Um, that's an amazing game
deadline days in the past have often produced
by Thomas Partey. I think one of the things that I really sort of like gather as well is Thomas Partey. He's not um, he's not he doesn't delay those passes, right? He doesn't take too long to think, so he makes his decisions fast. So those are the kind of things that really separate him from lots of other midfielders. I think lots of midfielders, when they get pressured, they just pass to the back, get pressured, pass to the side, and they keep doing it. Although they get the ball a lot, but for Thomas Partey, I think he always wants to be directly involved with the progression of the ball, the transition of the ball. I think he's that player. So I believe that Arteta will be using him tomorrow for the game, and it's gonna be insane. I'm just gonna quickly, just plug in the charger for my laptop, and then I will continue to just discuss some of these things, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot more uh, things to talk about when the other guys come in, and then they share their thoughts on obviously on our squad, and how we're gonna present ourselves tomorrow for the game, and also how we can sort of like what should we sustain, what should we keep, what we shouldn't repeat, from the past few games, so that we don't repeat the same mistakes for the game tomorrow against Arsenal. So yeah, give me a moment. I'm just going to plug in my charger. by the way, what's the score between Sheffield versus City? No, Walker scored earlier. It's a 61 minute, still 1-0. Carl's goal in the 28th minute. That still stands, so 1-0 for City. What do I think about City though? What is going on with City? What do you what will be the next for City? Do I think that they will win the Premier League anytime soon? No, I do not think. um, I do not think that City will win the league anytime soon. Um, Mainly because I think their tactics are overrated. Um, some of the players are not around to really carry the tactics. Obviously, they have Kevin De Bruyne, but Kevin De Bruyne is he's a different kind of animal. Kevin De Bruyne he's that guy where he can make things happen. He's creative that way. He's not necessarily, you know, he's not necessarily the guy who will bring City to win the Premier League. You need a squad uh, to bring and to lead the squad towards victory, right? Towards winning a league and all that. As of now, the only player that I feel that is consistent for Manchester City is Kevin De Bruyne. Is Kevin De Bruyne. I think I think they're past their peak. I mean, they can still win games. They can still um, you know play a great game and play good football. But I do not think that they will be able to win the league anytime soon, because I think the pressure from like the rivals, the pressure from other teams are getting stronger. I know it's too early to say, uh, but the pressure is different this time round. As you know, that teams like Leeds, Aston Villa, Everton, Leicester, these are the kind of teams that are just, they are just there. They just exist to embarrass you. They just exist to, to not make you champions. They are there to just steal points from you. Being a champion, you want to defend your title like Liverpool and all that. It's not really about playing a good game all the time. It's not really about playing that beautiful game all the time. That nice breakthrough pass or cut through pass, or all those crosses and all that. It is also about playing badly but still winning. You know what I mean? So it's really, it's really, it's going to be an interesting season. This is one of those seasons where you can be so unpredictable. You can be so unpredictable. Who knows? Like a team like Leeds could be in the top four. Honestly. So yeah, I mean, like, why not? Why not? Um, I'm just looking at my phone. Just a segue. Real Madrid 2, Huesca nil. Yeah, but anyway, I do not think, I do not believe or think that City will win the league this season. It's too early to say, but I also do not think that City will win the league next season unless they really. I think they need to revamp their squad. Um, Aguero needs to be back at his fullest potential, like his prime. Then maybe they can do something. Sterling is good, but you know, meh. Sterling is good though. Yeah. At one point, Bernardo Silva was everything, man. The two Silvas, the David Silva and Bernardo Silva. Obviously, Silva is not in City anymore. But Bernardo Silva, he's still good, but he doesn't make an impact on the game like how he used to. Yeah. I'm afraid that, so I like Bernardo Silva individually as a football fan, but I'm afraid that Bernardo Silva will turn into someone like Isco, Isco from Real Madrid. I really like Isco with a lower center of gravity, that control, that ball control, that ball retention, someone who can protect the ball, But yeah, I've yet to see him perform even the last 10 matches, 10 games. Bernardo Silva, yeah. But again, it's too early to say. It's too early to say anything with regards to the Premier League. Yeah, but for the Champions League, once we get through the group stage and we go to the last 16 and all that, you kind of have an idea on who will actually win the Champions League already. Like Bayern Munich, last season, like we knew that they were going to beat Barcelona, but we don't know that it was going to be 8-2. Yeah, so I think something like that will happen this season as well. Not necessarily 8-2, but we would know who will be the champions of Europe eventually, like sooner. Not like not we will not take a long time to guess or to figure that out. So Bayern is still on fire. Robert Lewandowski, man. If you guys have not checked out Robert Lewandowski's TikTok page, not that I have TikTok, but some of his videos on TikTok, they are viral on other social platforms as well. So I watch them, and they are. I mean, he's fun. I think he likes to be an entertainer. Um, but he looks a bit old. So he does all these like funny TikTok dance moves. Yeah, it's just funny. It looks weird on him, but it still gets viral for that reason, I guess, for the same reason. Just scrolling through my Twitter feed. Uh there's one. There's this one video. Just watching. I mean, I like to watch players from other clubs, and how they are, how they should play for United, kind of thing. Like, I want United to buy them, but I don't think that United would buy them. Obviously, I'm just gonna watch this. I'm just going to share my screen. And perhaps just watch these compilations on this compilation on Thiago Alcantara, everybody. Liverpool's summer signing. I love him. Let's go. That's insane, man. The timing, the turn. That pass as well. Did you see that? The pass. See his turn. And the thing about this is he does it in every game. Not just that, he does it multiple times in a game. That's insane. Perfect number 6. He's a perfect number 6. He's a CDM that is so skillful. Everything is well timed. His turn, his runs, so perfect. And even his passes are so well weighted. Ball. Here you go. And he was in Barca. Insane, man. One of the things that if you realize is actually his shoulder. He does his shoulder checks. That he knows that it means he needs to man on. If you realize that he goes to his left, then he makes that right turn, He goes to his left, then he makes that right turn. He doesn't do it straight away. That's crazy. That's crazy. What a player. Do I really think okay. Do I really think that that he's still in his prime? I'm not so sure though, I know he was I think he's in the he's at the peak of his career that I know. But I do know that he's not as quick as he used to be. Yeah, he's definitely still composed. He's still in that sense smart. His football IQ is like there, and I say this to my friends that I've not seen any midfielders that play like him. No one plays like him. In fact, his turns, his timing, his passes. I mean, obviously there are players who can pass like him, but for him to do it at a certain point in the game, when the game is in a certain hurry, when the game is in a certain climax, and you want the game to to go in a certain pace, and he comes in and he controls and dominates that, and how he presses the opponent, and how he's too composed and he makes it look too easy. That's insane, man. Like, where do you get this kind of players anymore? Yeah, so I do not think that we have a player like him in the Premier League. Yeah, but anyway, uh, people is arguably best midfielder in the world as of now. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, one player that I really need that United need to have or need to start for the game tomorrow. What's that one player that United needs to start next for the game tomorrow? Is Fred. It's definitely Fred. Um, there is no way. Okay, there is no way United is going to start tomorrow without Fred. They have to start with Fred tomorrow because I think Fred is playing such an important role. He's not. This is the thing about Fred though. He's not. He hasn't reached his potential. That the game that you've been watching, Fred is just doing all those interceptions and all that, right? That is not even world class Fred. That is not 100% Fred. Um, I feel he has the sky to reach his potential. However, why we need to start Fred tomorrow is because in United currently, no one actually plays like Fred. No one is doing the same job that he's doing. Okay, maybe you can get Van de Beek to do that job, or maybe Bruno Fernandes to play deeper, but not as agile, not as tenacious. Maybe Van de Beek, but Fred is playing a role that is so key, that is super important for United to go forward, to sustain, and to look strong in the midfield. Absolutely. So Fred needs to start tomorrow, um, and Fred needs to continue his great performance. Yeah. He even admitted like he misplaced certain passes, blah blah blah, and all that. But what I can say is, I can say that Fred, I don't mind Fred misplacing the passes because although he misplaces them, he tries to recover. Okay, he doesn't give up. He recovers the ball, he tackles, he tries to do something to win the ball back, and that is the kind of play. That is the kind of game that you don't see in like when you put a CDM like Matic or what in the middle, or even like McTominay. McTominay is a guy. He's like a poacher in the midfielder. He goes on and he just poaches. He goes and he'll just go and he tries to land his long legs and just keep going around, running around. But Fred does the same thing as well. But the thing about Fred is because Fred has a bit of skill in him. Fred has a little bit of that Brazilian, uh, you know, um, timing. He has a composure, the Brazilian composure. When you get the ball, you're not too hurry. You're looking, you're doing your shoulder checks, and then you make that pass, you make that progressive pass, and all that. So he has that Brazilian touch to his game. So I feel like that is so much of that contributes a lot to the game. Yeah, contribute a lot more to what United is trying to achieve actually in the past few matches. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, um, if we were, so that's the question I would ask myself. Like, if I were to play one player that would need to start for every game, obviously, I don't think Fred will start every game. But if there was someone, it would be Fred, because Fred is not, and he's not a solo player, but he's someone that we really need in the middle, in the deeper end um, of our half. So very needed, very needed, and um, he's that player where you can give him a job to protect the defensive line. Yeah, not protect the center backs actually, the left center back and the right center back, protect Lindelof and Maguire. You need someone like Fred to protect them. You have to start him though. You have to start him though. That you cannot introduce him halfway in the game, because Fred is the kind of player that he grows through the game. He's the kind of CDM, the central defensive midfielder, that um, he's the kind of central defensive midfielder that will actually grow through the game. Bro, Lonely Car. Daniel. What's up, Daniel? So the rest is they planning to join in a bit actually. Hopefully they join though, but it's okay. I've just been reacting to a few videos. Um, hope your hope your week has been good, Daniel. How's how are the cases there in JB in Johor? Hope you guys are okay. Hope you guys are safe. Hi, Ayman slash Manjon. How are you, man? Hope you're okay. I was just saying that how Fred needs to be that guy that needed to be started. You need to start Fred in every game now, because the kind of game that he's producing is a game that I don't think any of the players are playing or replicating. Not even Scott McTominay, right? So Fred is playing a unique game that only Fred can play. Yeah. So that's the thing. Um, how what Fred does is he's just stitching both the defense and the midfield, and he's playing that perfect CDM role. Obviously, he's as you can see that we were watching Thomas Partey. I mean, we were watching Thomas Partey's video earlier, and I realized how Thomas Partey here is really um, he's really that guy who he takes the ball, he runs to the front, and he receives the ball from the deep, and he takes the ball, he runs that he makes that pass, or he brings that ball, majestically brings that ball to the front, and he looks at the space and he makes that pass. So Fred can play that kind of game. In fact, I feel Fred can be better than Thomas Partey, honestly. Yeah, I'll just put it out there. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to make that highlight. Oh, Daniel, you're in Singapore, but I believe that Singapore is much better, right now. Singapore is doing much better in terms of COVID. How's work though? How's work for you guys? I hope that your work is back to normal. Yeah. But anyway, that's a cool comment here. Iman says, what about VDB? Should he start in the Premier League, and should Cavani also? Um, I was just saying earlier though, like about like 20 minutes earlier, I started the whole Fred conversation earlier, and I was saying that how um, Van de Beek, right, can play Fred's role. However, I think Fred is a bit more. Um, Fred, okay, Fred doesn't have that goal scoring instinct. Fred doesn't have that attack instinct per se. So Fred has that defensive. He has a lot of defensive attribute to him, and therefore, I feel more secure to have Fred instead of Van de Beek playing that number six, or playing that CDM role. I feel like Van de Beek can play the CDM role. In fact, he played there in Ajax. However, Ajax is a totally a different team than United. The system they play is an attack system. They have a counter press system. Their passing, their diamonds, and their pentagon. In fact, they have a pentagon system uh, that really complements CDMs that will attack. But Fred, um, I don't think he needs to attack in our squad, in our system. Okay, mainly because Fred, he just needs to recover the ball, intercept, and he needs to deliver, recover, intercept, and deliver the ball do a true pass or through the line to like Bruno Fernandes, or even Van de Beek. You can pass the ball to Van de Beek or to Pogba. So yeah, I mean, definitely, yeah. I mean, yes, for Van de Beek, Van de Beek can play that role. But I'm not sure if Van de Beek will start in the Premier League. Yeah, I'm not sure Van de Beek would start. If Van de Beek starts, okay, if Van de Beek starts tomorrow for the Arsenal game tomorrow, it would be interesting though, because I know that Ole was saying how Van de Beek sort of how Van de Beek sort of still learning the Premier League kind of style of play. But I don't necessarily believe in that, because whenever he plays, we score more goals, or he's involved in the goal. So why don't we start him? You know. But realistically, I do not think that Ole will start him tomorrow. Yeah. Should Cavani play? Yes, Cavani must play. Honestly, Cavani needs to start scoring goals. If Cavani don't start scoring goals anytime soon, we'll probably lose half of the season already. Cavani needs to start scoring goals. Yeah. I was just saying way earlier that if all of our forwards are on form or in form, on fire, it is a good problem for Ole. I mean, Ole will have to choose who he needs to put in place in the first team. But I can tell you the truth that if all of our forwards are on form, they can be deployed at any point of the game, can be subbed, and they will still deliver. They'll still deliver. But in my opinion, Cavani needs to grow in the game. He needs to get used to. So he needs minutes. He needs game time. So Cavani needs to play, and he should play tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing though. Like Cavani and the rest should be the kind of Cavani and the rest. What I mean is Telles and Van de Beek. They should be given minutes, like more and more game time. Um, starting from now. In fact, we should start them already. Obviously, Talis is out due to COVID. But he should start as soon as he gets back, man. Like he gives a new dimension to our game. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Anyway, hope you guys are okay. And yeah, I mean, we one of the things that we believe that United can really work on is really for our strikers to um, start scoring goals through headers, you know, and start scoring goals through through set pieces, because we don't seem to score goals through that. You know why I say that? It's because if you look at Liverpool, right? It's not that they play good game. It's not they play a good game for every game. You don't see them playing that amazing game for every match that they are in, right? But because of Trent, because of Robertson, when they make those crosses, it's deadly, man. That is why they can win matches that they don't deserve to win. You get what I mean? Yeah, that's how Liverpool win matches when they don't deserve to win those matches, but they still win. You know. So yeah, I mean, why would we um give credit when really they are just specialists when it comes to set pieces? Yeah, but anyway, um that that's what's been happening lah when it comes to Liverpool. So if we work on our set pieces, that means we will be scoring goals, you know, even though we are not dominating. So anyway, yeah, that's my point. That's what we need to target next, and obviously we need to be more regular lah. We need to be more regular in terms of winning games, to be regularly winning games consistently, getting that clean sheet, that 6-1 defeat, man, is super unnecessary. But ever since we lost 6-1, the goals that we considered were only 2 goals, and it was only own goals. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Um, if we were to score goals, if we were to um, what do you call keep being the best, or keep trying to go into the top three or what in the table, the Premier League table, then we need to do something consistently, which is to score goals and to keep the clean sheet. Honestly, because the clean sheet will help in the fine margins towards the end of the season. It will help. Yeah, the goal difference. It will definitely help us, and that's how we got through. Even last season, right? We got number three. It's because of our goal difference. All those fine margins. We need to score goals, man. Score as many goals. At one point, we were scoring more than 3 goals for every match. But I know it's tough. We even have not faced Leeds yet, but um, yeah, yeah. Um, we have not faced Leeds. So when we play what they call against Leeds, then we have to defend. We because they will press us. We need to keep that clean sheet. You get what I mean? So it's really about um, trying to just make sure that we got these things consistent. Score goals and defend well. Score goals, defend well. You keep doing that in every match. Um, you will realize that you are more you trust your team players, you trust your teammates more, and therefore you will realize that you are unbeatable in that sense. Yeah, I mean, you'll get a draw or two, but you get a draw or two, but you will be able to compete. I mean, you can close the gap with the champions. You get what I mean? I'm not saying that we would win the Premier League. I'm not saying that Manchester United will win the Premier League this season or what. But we need to start closing the gaps, man. We need to be number two on or number three, because it's not like you're number three, but your points, the amount of points, the gap of the points were like enormous last season. Yeah. So for this season, close the gaps, give your toughest fight to the number one. Yeah. So anyway, that those are the kind of things that United need to look at. They need to start um, work on. They need to work on that. I think they can pull it off. Need to make sure the conditioning, the team's conditioning, is optimized, because we don't want to have them injured, in the training, even before the game to be injured. No, we don't need our players. We don't need that. We don't need those situations. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Hopefully we play a great game, especially tomorrow. I'm just gonna look up, um, look up United's game versus Arsenal. Um, for the past 5 matches or something like that. I want to see the trend of our scoring. We usually don't. I mean, it's been a while since we scored a lot against them. Remember the 8-2 result. But anyway, it's gonna be an insane game uh, tomorrow. If we turn up, we have to turn up, man. This is it. This is the kind of game you have to turn up and silence everybody, all silence all the Arsenal fans, especially the Arsenal fans. Yeah. So I'm gonna quickly look up for this United versus Arsenal past game, past matches. All right. So in January. Oh, is this in January? Okay, yeah. So in January, we lost 2-0 with Arsenal. That was a Premier League. That was really bad. That was so bad, man. Then we drew 1-1 in the Premier League as well in October. So in December, so um just I'm just going backwards.
Yo bro.
Lama tak jumpa bro.
Oh, tu lah busy.
Busy
Busy ya.
COVID korang dapat kerja ke?
COVID still kerja macam hari biasa juga.
Oh, okay. Pasal
Cuma tak banyak lah yang kerja dekat office, banyak buat kerja kat rumah lah. Majority.
oh, okay. Tapi kau dapat kerja kat rumah?
Tak. Memang kena kerja office.
Memang kau kena kerja office kan? Because
Aha.
you're using the
24 hours kan.
line kan? You're using the line, office line kan? Okay. Semua okay lah. Family semua okay?
Family ada kat kampung okay lah.
Okay lah. Okay. Yalah.
So, macam mana? Borak tadi. Tak sempat nak tengok.
Tak adalah. Actually, so far, I was just reviewing I was reacting to the video. Kita punya kemenangan kita against Leipzig, bro. Amazing game lah.
Memang itulah. Nampaklah perubahan taktikal. Oleh dengar lah apa yang fans mahukan.
What's up, bro?
Sorry lah bro. Aku ada message kau. I messaged you why I was late. So
Yeah, I saw.
Ada emergency sikit. Kecoh.
Tak apa. I understand. Man, I hope everything is okay now.
Ya. Okay. Dah pergi semua. Yes, what's up? Apa cerita? Ole is back.
Bro.
Is it Ole is back?
Okay.
Aku tak bangun tengok dia skor 5. Pandai dia main diamond.
Dia tengah tidur.
Tengah tidur dia main diamond.
Diamond tu sedap tengok diamond.
It's crazy. No, actually we look like a different team, you know. Tactically we look like a different team. It's not like we change the quality. The quality of the play is still the same. We still misplace the pass. We still you know how we play lah. Like we misplace the pass lah, get dispossessed, sama je. Tapi tactically it was very different. We look like a different team when we play tactically. So that is why I think confused Leipzig, really confused them. When Van de Beek started, Van de Beek kan his energy is like he's like an energizer bunny, you know. The guy never stop one. If we're going around, you know. But I tell you, my man of the match. I'm not sure if you, Fahmi, if you watch it or what. I know Amar watched, but
What?
I'm not sure if you watched the replay or what. But
Man of the match.
Fred, right? Fred was.
Fred. Betul. Like Kante.
He honestly, I feel he can be better than Kante. But you remember, Fahmi, we were talking about this kan sometime back. Fred needs to start. Pogba push up. So that's exactly what happened. Pogba played up. Fred played the Pogba's number 6 role lah, which is deeper. Masuk lah semua. All the tactic, everything Kante je, fluid. Because they all know what to play. They all know what to do on the field. So anyway, lah. So what do you guys think? Amar, what do you think, man? What do you think? What went well besides Fred?
Yang sebelah Fred.
Besides Fred. Besides Fred, macam selain Fred, siapa lagi yang you feel like was really good lah? Let's not talk about Rashford lah. Rashford is that one is different lah. I mean, tapi
okay. I'll let Amar talk first, but let me give my take on the game lah. I've watched the game, the replay game, but not like totally the whole the whole 1.5 hours. Just some parts of it lah. So okay, man, Amar, go ahead first. I'll give my take a little.
Macam main diamond tu sedap lah bila tengok taktikal pun dah berubah kan. Daripada sebelum ni yang kita main 4-3-3 kan. Dia tengok midfield buat kerja, bila main diamond tu nampak elok sikit lah, macam McTominay main defensif kan. Lepas tu beside Fred, Pogba pun buat kerja dia, okey lah. Lepas tu macam Van de Beek yang masuk awal tu pun kita nak tengok macam mana dia main as a first starting lineup kan. So nampak lah yang dia ni macam tak serasi lagi lah dengan midfield yang ada sebab dia baru main kan first 11. Lepas tu bila dah masukkan Bruno tu nampak lah change the game lah. Tu yang time tu yang Rashford yang boleh score lah banyak. Bruno yang ada sekali Bruno hantar bola tu macam ramai kata yang side dia macam offside tapi dia duduk belakang line macam dia duduk side MU kan. So memang tak offside lah bola tu. Memang yang tu gol paling okey lah. Rashford
Dia
score.
timing. That goal is actually pasal timing dia kan. Pasal kalau dia
timing.
lambat sikit, kalau Bruno lambat sikit kan, memang offside.
Mungkin offside.
I tell you.
Dia akan masuk line.
Confirm offside. This is why we like Bruno, right? Because when he gets the ball, masa dia dapat bola tu, dia terus hantar. He doesn't think a lot, you know. That's the thing about Bruno. He gets the
Tapi
ball.
ada benefit juga walaupun dia sub dulu pun sebab dia boleh tengok game dulu ke macam mana kan. So nanti bila dia akan masuk, dia akan ubah lah, dia akan change lah game tu.
So I like that. I like that Bruno kena bench. Rashford kena bench. I like that because Leipzig is a big game, no. Hari tu,
dia akan tengok dulu game tu.
So I felt that was really good lah. So nice. I mean, I like what you talk about how it's the timing kan. Bila dia masuk dia don't
ubah game.
But I mean, I don't know. I felt like the first half we were macam I was nervous, man. The first half because they looked like they were gonna score lah. Leipzig, to be honest, the first half, man. Tapi the Greenwood goal really kind of killed them. Because actually, masa I watched the Greenwood game, Greenwood punya goal, I didn't like celebrate, you know, the first goal because I felt like, macam you never second guess Greenwood. You get what I mean? I think for me, you know what I mean, right? Like Greenwood when he scores the goal, right? You don't like really celebrate because you know like this guy, he does this in the training. He's Greenwood, you know. So when he scored the goal, everyone macam biasa. But this is Greenwood lah. This is what he does. This is like his routine. So when he scored the goal, he just like did a jogging at the side, and he just gave a tribute to his to the one of these players who committed suicide recently. So he did a tribute, and then after that they are done. So Greenwood, when he scored the goal, I felt like that was just classic Greenwood lah. So, but when obviously when Rashford and all that scored, I was going crazy lah because that was unbelievable lah. Yeah.
Yang penalti tu pun siap bagi Martial lagi skor. Dia siap bisik lagi kata dia akan skor hat-trick.
Yalah. Jasmine is also in. He's here to talk about the Gunners. How are you, man? You good?
Good. Long day. So
Long day. No worries. You know, we were talking about how we won the 5-0 talking about our history lah, bro.
Okay, let me give my take for 5 minutes and then we go into the Arsenal United game.
Boleh.
So, okay, number one, United versus Leipzig. Number one, what's going on with Nagelsmann jacket? Nagelsmann's jacket looks like a tablecloth.
Gucci ke apa? Some
No,
Gucci.
the point is he's so stylo.
Yeah.
Then he got whacked.
Nak pergi reality show ke apa?
Okay, number two, I was only out all this while. So even so now, I still think that he is not at that level. But looking at this game, it looks like, yo, brother, you can actually do this.
Yeah.
You can actually do this diamond thingy, which is, and then the game, Pogba was on the left, Fred was on the right.
Yeah.
All of the midfielder played their part. Basically, they helped the defense. Pogba helped the left side. Fred helped the right side. And Fred is more like more deeper instead of Pogba going more forward. So and I like that the fact that Bruno doesn't play, Rashford doesn't play. So it shows that the depth now, the squad depth is there. So that's number 2. And number 3, how Ole changed the game lah. He brought on Bruno and Rashford. Perfect moment, bro. Seriously, I tell you, the fucking perfect moment where Leipzig was pushing up like crazy. They want to find a goal, and then bam, you know.
Yeah.
What? He came on 75 minutes.
About that 70.
Yeah. Nobody, no defense. I don't care who you are. No defense wants to see a fresh leg Rashford coming on 75 minutes.
Yeah.
I tell you, no defense wants to see that because he gives you pace, he gives you movement, and he's strong. You know, he's strong and he is reckless. So no defense wants to see that. So and then that game I give where credit is due. Ole really did it well in that game. You know, it was a perfect performance. For me, it looks perfect. The ratings I've been reading online, watching. I've been watching Rens review etc. You know, from that, it's just crazy, man. Just crazy.
Everything went well.
Yeah, the fact that he can do this, you know. But it's only one game. You don't know what's going to happen after this. Like for instance, that versus PSG, he did well also, and then against Chelsea, he fucked up, you know. And now against Leipzig, he did it well again, and I bet against Arsenal, he's going to fuck up again.
No, don't say that, bro.
That is what I'm feeling, because I just feel that he likes this rotation thing, and then he's not going to go with a diamond. He will go with either 3 at the back or 4-3-2-1. Oh, sorry, 4-4-2.
Maybe like
4-3-2.
lawan Chelsea itulah.
Yeah. No, against Chelsea, the tactic, I don't mind the tactic. Against Chelsea, the personnel was all wrong. That's the thing. I would think that against Arsenal, he will put back McTominay in. So, and then James is going to play, man. I tell you, man.
Oh, I don't want him to play, man.
Of course lah, bro. Of course lah, bro. Siapa mau?
James. Tak nak, bro.
Jasmine is smiling, man. Okay. Dengar nama James dan Jasmine smiling. I just hope he doesn't do that, but I really think that he will.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, like, no, okay. I mean, before we go to the Arsenal game, right? If there is one guy who needs to play, is Fred. Fred needs to play tomorrow. Yeah. He has to play tomorrow. Yeah. He must play Fred.
He is the key. He is the key in the midfield. He cannot drop him now.
Yeah.
If he keeps this performance level like this until the end of the season, he can be thought as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this year.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm not being over exaggerating, because Fred is really good right now, crazy good. Yeah, and he's a Kante with a flair.
Yeah, he's a Brazilian Kante. Yeah. Okay. I will not exaggerate as well, because there's a lot more to his game that needs to be improved, like his passes and all that. But the thing I like about Fred is he misplays the pass and then he'll run to get the ball again. Like he will go and recover. He'll try to win the ball. So that's what we need, you know. And we didn't have that before this. But now we have someone like Fred. And basically Fred is playing the same game. Fred is playing the same game that he did when all of them were injured, you know, last season. He's basically doing the same thing. So I'm like, if this is working right now, Ole should start him tomorrow. Like definitely should start him tomorrow with Arsenal. But anyway, let's talk about the Arsenal game tomorrow. Just man.
Yeah.
So
What's up?
will Thomas Partey start or not tomorrow? Finally.
You'll start lah. Actually, while observing the last game, right, and also like some of them notice it as well. I think the defenders need to trust Partey with the pass. And at one point, I think someone noticed it saying in second half, Arteta shouted Thomas Partey. I don't know whether you guys watched the game or not. Even the game before against Rapid Vienna, there's little trust in Partey in getting the ball because there's always this player following Partey, pressuring him. But the thing is, you have to understand that Partey thrives in those kind of situations. Like you press, press this guy can get the ball out of the press, get the situation out of the press. But the thing is, the last game was so bad that because he can be the defensive guy and he can be the creative guy, but the thing is not getting the ball at all. Like Gabriel and Luis was just left, right. I don't know. Maybe this Arsenal defense was thinking, "Oh, this is Granit Xhaka," because Granit Xhaka is not the player who actually thrives in pressing. Once you press him, then he's definitely going to lose the ball. So I think Thomas Partey is going to start, and I hope that the defenders will trust him more from in the transition from defense to attack. I mean to midfield. Yeah.
Thomas Partey is I think Thomas Partey he need when he passes, right? I feel the Arsenal they need to anticipate his passes lah.
Yeah.
Because he's the kind of guy who wants to progress the pass. Like he always forward. His passes are always forward. Right? So once they get the ball, they don't do a hold up play. Right? They will actually the ball actually.
It's like a one touch. Yeah. I don't know if it's one touch or back controlling. I still don't know.
I think it's a bit of both lah. So I was watching the one with I think the Europa League. I think it's a Europa League match or what, right? I think he started, right? And how when he was passing the ball, then they couldn't hold up the game. So the ball was just bouncing off from the Arsenal players. So I was like, oh, I think they need to study his game lah.
Yeah, the best player for this is, I hate to say, is Ozil, who can hold the ball very well. But Ceballos too can do that, but Ceballos, I don't know why he's playing along the lines with Xhaka, Partey, and Ceballos. So he can be more of the creative type with his passing and all. But the last game is like that. There's this empty space in front of the midfield, in between the attack, right? There's this empty space that someone like a CAM, creative attacking midfielder, would be the right fit. So Ozil is the right person, but because of consistency, I think he's not the right person for the team. I would say.
He's not even in the Premier League squad, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What happened there, man? Crazy. I thought I looking from the outside, I rasa kesian juga lah.
Yeah. But the thing is, there's a lot of rumors going around from the club's point of view. They're saying it's purely footballing reasons, but there are other rumors saying that because Ozil did a comment about the Muslims in the concentration camp in China, which is commendable on his side, but it seems that club has certain shares in the China market in terms of like the food chains. And TV deals and stuff. So probably that could be another reason as well. Yeah, but there's a stats that came out. We actually won more games and had more chances without Ozil in the team.
Correct.
So
I think you were. I saw your tweet. Then you were saying like, where are the Ozil fanboys?
Yeah. Because if you see the FA Cup final, Ozil wasn't there, and we were running over Chelsea for 70 minutes after the first goal, after the first 10 minutes. So I don't know where that Arsenal went, because this season there's a lot of complaint. I've been seeing it as well. There's a lot of, like, they call it pragmatic football, like a very defensive football. And I commend Arteta for that, because Emery, Wenger era, you'll see how our defense get just be walked over by any other team.
By
But this
Lingard,
one-
bro.
Sorry.
By Lingard.
Yeah, especially Lingard. Imagine getting walked over by Lingard, bro. That's how bad our
Boy.
defense is. Oh, shit.
Messi
Yeah, so-
Lingard, you know.
Yeah, so I think it's still a work in progress, and yeah,
Yeah, I mean, crazy lah. The what they call the other time the other time that I always okay. So let's be honest lah. The Arsenal and United game, the rivalry is still strong. However, the quality of the match is not there yet. Let's be honest about
No.
that. Not when Roy Keane versus Vieira, you get those kind of the quality of the game you won't get already. Okay, the
Yeah.
Thierry Henry, yeah, and the Fabregas time, Fabregas versus Alexander Lab, Fabregas, Arshavin, you know, with
Ronaldo,
yeah,
Rooney,
Cristiano
Tevez.
Ronaldo, Rooney Tevez, yeah, those
Yeah.
are the kind of Arsenal United game that the quality is like from the starting of the whistle being blown until to the end, it's just nerves lah.
Yeah.
You can see lots of goals and being scored and all. But I think for tomorrow, you see, because Ole has been playing this unpredictable rotation for the past few games, especially in the Champions League. So we actually do not know how he will line up his squad tomorrow. But for Arsenal, do you think there will be any changes?
Because of injuries, I think there will be, but I feel
Who's injured, huh?
David Luiz. David Luiz.
Oh,
is
bro.
injured.
Alah. I
Bro,
want him to play. I want him to play.
No, you should be happy because I think Mustafi is playing. Yeah, so Mustafi. Yeah.
Okay.
So because of him, we lost the game the last time round. So I hope
I should have put Bruno as captain, man. Shit.
So I hope
Just
Holding is in full training, so I hope he plays. Not Mustafi. It's some Arsenal fan joke is year 2020 and Mustafi is still in the Arsenal team. So I agree on that.
No one knows why he's still in the team.
Yeah, I don't know why is he still here. But I can commend him on the FA Cup run after post lockdown. Like he played really well, but he injured himself. And then back to square one, back to the real Mustafi, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, right? The thing about Mustafi is it's not that he doesn't defend. I think he does his tackles. You know, for me, he's like Marcus Rojo. You know, the guy is like Marcus Rojo. It's just that he does it recklessly. Like,
Yeah.
he's like the reckless level is times 10 on the penalty box.
But Marcus Rojo is just Marcus Rojo is an animal, bro.
Yeah, I think Marcus Rojo
Marcus
is
Rojo
much
is
more.
gangster lah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gangster motherfucker one dia. Yeah.
No, what I mean is like how Mustafi, right? He does his tackles, but it's all wrongly timed.
yeah,
And
all over the place.
It's super reckless. And then
Okay.
and then whenever he defend, right, then he will justify it to his teammates like, I
He'll be
did
like,
this.
this kind of thing. I hate that. Even the last game also.
Okay, Jasmine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recall. Did Arsenal bought? When did Arsenal bought Mustafi? Was it after the 8-2 game?
No, way after that. I think in
After
2000,
that,
2015 or 16, where we
see.
last won
Okay.
the. Yeah.
no, because I remember after the 8-2 game at Old Trafford. After that, Arsenal went on a crazy panic buy. thingy.
Yeah.
Is
Marcus
that
Rashford.
correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Oh, Tucker, is it?
Mertesacker, Arteta, and someone else. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, after that they went crazy. Yeah, go by.
Yeah.
So Mustafi was quite recent lah. Not say
Yeah, it's
recent
quite
lah.
recent.
For
Yeah.
Alright.
He had 5 good games. Then that's it lah. When he said-
Here's the thing. Okay, Arsenal to me, you have the players like your attacking players are okay. I mean, quite good. Your
Yeah.
midfield you need to improve, but now you have Partey is quite solid.
Solid,
You just need another guy who is more attacking or has the creativity to play alongside him. But
Yeah.
I just don't get it with Arsenal. I just don't fucking get it. Why after so long, even us as a United fan, we can see your defense is just rubbish, bro.
Yeah.
Why does Arsenal, the board or the manager, why won't they upgrade that area? Yeah, they
Yeah.
bought some players, centre backs here and there, but totally unknown. And then suddenly they don't play at all. They're just in the reserve. I just don't get it why Arsenal is like that. If let's say if they really focus on getting a proper defensive player, proper centre back, then most probably they will be in the top 6 or top 6 like with us on a consistent basis or top 4 on a consistent basis. I just feel
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this the issue that Arteta is trying to address, and the fans are not happy with it. Because if you see this whole season, how I think we are the second one to least concede after Aston Villa, I think.
Yeah.
So
No, because
Gabriel
you part the budget, Arteta
Yeah,
is only
that's
Jose
the
Mourinho.
that's the thing. People are saying Arteta is fucking the bus, but I know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
where is he going to? Because this is what the issue is. Like we have seen how many years that this consistent consistent defensive problem, and I think past 2 seasons we have built on it, and we are still working on it. I think we need one more centre back because David Luiz is gonna finish his contract by this season. Holding is not reliable, not consistent.
David Luiz, bro, are you?
Bro.
Get like even I think if you get this guy, Tyrone Mings also okay.
Yeah, Tyrone Mings, yeah, okay lah, okay.
Bro,
Or Luis
Mings is
Dang,
good,
a proper defender, you know, a proper solid defender like Luis Dang. He's not a ball playing centre back where he can dribble from the back or whatnot, but he is a proper centre back, man. Luis
Yeah.
Dang. When he goes in, he goes in. You know, Arsenal need that lah. Arsenal to me, they don't have this like kind of character lah, like a Gilberto Silva type, like a like all the Vieira, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you just need one guy like that, and then.
I think we need one more guy because Gabriel is really doing that, and then there's another guy, Saliba, who's coming up. He's a 18-year-old. I think Arteta is still easing him in. So he's like they call it the next Varane. Like many reports in France, they call it the next Varane. So I don't know how hyped up he is. Yeah. So.
By the way, Obertan was the next Ronaldo. You know that? Obertan. You remember Obertan?
Yeah. And then yeah.
Okay. By the way, yeah. Now the banter is that Arsenal plays defensive. There's no more playing attacking.
Yeah.
Like Jose Mourinho parking the bus, whatever. But I understand where Arteta comes from, whereby he wants to make the back solid first, and then he goes from there. He's been pragmatic, fine. If it's working for Arsenal, then fine, no issue. But this game, what do you think? Will he play the same, or will he change it up? Or to me, I think he will still play with a 3 back line lah. 3-4-3, right?
Which will convert to 5. I think
3-5-2.
No, we'll convert to 5 backs usually. He'll start with a 3.
5-3-2.
We'll start with 3, like 3 centre backs, and then on the left wing back will be the defensive. Usually, they put strikers in. I mean, put wingers in. But Arteta puts like both defensive. So when they are defending, it's defending 5-man defense. So
most probably they will put who's the guy, the left back. What's his name?
Left back is Tierney. Tierney.
Tierney. So instead of Saka, you put Tierney there lah.
No, Tierney will come to centre back actually. Three. Tierney, probably Gabriel, either
Gabriel.
Mustafi or Holding. So and then on the left wing back is Tierney, and right wing back is Bellerin.
So you said just now Tierney is going to be left centre back.
Left wing back.
Or is it-
Centre back. Sorry, centre back. Sorry.
So left
Left wing back is Saka. Sorry, left wing back is Saka. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought that because you said because this game he is going to be more defensive, then I thought that he won't put Saka there because Saka is more attacking, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but the last game he played for.
How about Kolasinac? Kolasinac.
I hope he doesn't play lah.
Why though? Why?
No, he's really bad. He's
Please play lah. He's
really bad. He's crossing. He couldn't even cross a simple ball. One of these games, he wasn't pressured at all. No pressure.
No, bro. You know what? He was the best left back before you guys bought him.
Yeah.
He was the best left back in the Bundesliga before Arsenal bought him. I mean, Arsenal bought him on a free, right? Not bought.
Yeah,
like
on a free. He joined on a free.
So he was the best left back, but he was on the free. But no one wants to get him except for Arsenal. I just don't understand that. But he was one of the best left back because when he came in, he was like a tank.
Yeah.
I really liked him. But he got tailed off. I don't know why it was wrong.
I don't know because of injuries or what. But he got
the body, he got the muscle, he got the speed, he got the technical ability, but why it doesn't work?
He can dribble also.
He can dribble. He got the technical ability, yes, correct.
Yeah.
I think his confidence, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his confidence really wrecked, bro.
His confidence. I usually feel like players who are technical, right? Like who's very good with the ball and all that. If they suddenly drop off, it comes to quality and game performance. It has to do with the confidence. You know when in training and all that, right? When you when you're not been having a good game, it shows even in the training. And they don't even pass the ball to you. Like you sort of like have to earn the respect in the training ground. So when he comes and plays like and a sub and everything, I think the confidence is just deteriorated and crashed already lah.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened with Ozil as well. I think eventually confidence is just he's not the player that he used to be.
Ozil, to me, Ozil doesn't suit the current
setup, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just Arteta style, it's just that he doesn't suit the current climate style of play. Because now people play with speed, people play with tenacity, people play you see, like Barcelona also having trouble. Barcelona, there's no more tiki-taka, bro. No more. People not playing. You see Bayern. You see Bayern. Bayern is fast and direct. Strong. So all of these this is the new kind of play lah. No more tiki-taka.
Modern football.
Yeah. So modern football currently right now, Ozil doesn't suit that unless if he change his play. But he is one of the best players, man. Last time at Real Madrid. When Wenger bought him, I was so shocked. How come Arsenal got this guy, man? Like that, no? How come Arsenal got this? Because at that time, Ozil was so fucking good, man. He won the World Cup. He assisted Ronaldo like crazy at Real Madrid, like crazy, man. But even Emery also doesn't use him because Emery style of play is pressing. So when you play pressing, you cannot use Ozil. But the thing with Arsenal, if Ozil doesn't play, they don't have any creativity. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They don't have any creativity. They don't have any siapa nak keluar ni, who is going to pass me the ball, all that kind of thing. If they get party with someone like who's the guy that they wanted? Aouar. Yeah. If they got him, then might be different lah. But I hope I hope we win lah.
We might end up with a draw lah. I have this feeling.
Yeah, but
because-
to be fair to you guys, Arsenal,
Strategi.
how shit Man United is when Arsenal visit Old Trafford is, I don't know, they are shaky lah. So you guys can count on that lah.
no,
But the thing is, I don't know, man. I still have a feeling that Ole will fuck this up. That's the thing. He will do what he did versus Chelsea. I still have that, man, because he's been talking about people need to get fitness, people tired, blah, 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 blah. So he will change it up.
he'll
I
rest
hope
the
not.
players, yeah.
Because we played at home. We played Leipzig at home. We played Chelsea at home. We played
Yeah.
Arsenal now at home. So we don't need to travel, man. So there's no fitness issue there, supposedly. Supposedly, the team that plays against Leipzig can play. If you want to change, you bring on Bruno. Bruno will definitely come in. If Bruno
Yeah.
comes in, take out Matic, put Fred there, put Van de Beek, Pogba, Bruno, and we go. I want to see that, man. Seriously, want to see that. Then maybe Greenwood doesn't have to play. Maybe Martial and Rashford will have to play.
Cavani lah,
Greenwood
Cavani
can
has
stand
played.
by, stand by.
Tu saya
You know,
expect lah.
I just hope that he plays with a 4-4-2 diamond, or no, or maybe play with a winger. But there's a thing, United don't have any wingers. We need to scrape this winger thing because Rashford is not a winger. Greenwood is not a winger. Both are inside forwards. You know,
Yeah.
it's not weak. They don't
Even
go
Wash-
wide,
yeah.
they go narrow. If you go narrow, who is going to provide you with the width? The left back and the right back is what you need.
Yeah.
Shaw is rubbish. Shaw is rubbish and going up and down. I tell you. Same as Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka can defend, but his attacking is no. So that's why I said most probably Diamond. But I don't think he will play that. I don't think Ole will put that. I think Ole will start with Fred and McTominay. We see lah. And then Bruno will play. Pogba, Van de Beek come out.
Wait,
I just hope not.
What they call hopefully apa ni Cavani starts lah. Ama.
But yeah, how has he been doing? How is he been doing?
Ama
No, Cavani won't start lah, bro.
Ni
Cavani will not start lah, bro.
you ready lagi lah.
Cavani will not start, bro.
Fitness Cavani macam tak sesuai lagi.
He will start. He will play later. He will play League Cup. League Cup later he will play.
Oh.
League Cup mungkin
Won't
akan
start.
seven lah.
Because looking at it, he's number 4 in the backing order lah. So you got Rashford, you got Martial, you got Greenwood,
Igalo.
Cavani after that. Igalo, bye-bye lah. Igalo,
Memang tak boleh lah.
better put him in reserve or convert him into a centre back or something, you know.
What?
No lah. We need
Igalo
to do that, bro.
Cavani first level untuk League Cup apa.
So that's what I said. Cavani most probably League Cup, but not this game lah. He will come in. Definitely, he will make a cameo
First level.
and as a sub or something.
I feel Cavani kan, aku rasa macam Cavani dia striker yang kau kena bagi dia game time. Kalau kau tak bagi dia game time, dia memang takkan score. He's not the guy who will just come in for 10 minutes and he will score, that kind of thing.
Of
So,
course.
Yeah, he needs to grow in the game, you know. So Cavani dia macam tu. Because how to say this is my opinion about Cavani. I feel if Cavani starts scoring, I think he won't stop. He's that kind of guy. Once he gets his streak already, dia macam kalau game besok kan, kalau he start and he scores, I feel like he might not score another goal in the same game, tapi he will score in the next game. Faham tak? So Cavani is that kind of he's consistent like that. Like he can be a consistent striker lah.
No, I like him, man. I like his off the ball.
Yeah.
His movement is crazy good. He
Yeah.
pulls the defenders, etc. For this game against Arsenal, I think we need that type lah. But I
Yeah,
just
that's
don't
the
think
thing.
he will play. That's the thing.
I don't think Ole
Maybe he will get a half an hour cameo or something.
Hey, half an hour is also good already actually.
Yeah, of course. Good already.
Ole
Half an hour is
Ole
good
will
already.
play
Yeah.
like 85 minutes.
No. Something like that. I think he needs to come in at least half an hour lah. But it depends on the game. If it's still 0-0, then I don't think he will come in. If it's maybe he will come in, but if United is winning, then I don't think. If United is winning, then most probably Ole will just put a tight midfield tight at the back kind of thing. I just do that way.
This what they call Aubameyang. Is he
Yeah.
gonna play center forward or left forward? Like because I know Arteta rotated his position, right?
Yeah, but actually,
He's been
I
playing
think
left, right?
he has been playing left. I've been seeing Arsenal fan, playing center, he'll score more goals. But since Arteta joined, right, he's been playing left and he's been really scoring a lot of goals there. I think he's just need like few more goals to actually keep him going, lah. But I think maybe the link up play that happened, the fans are seeing the link up play that happened during Sheffield game against Sheffield, the second goal where he did the link up play with El Neni, then we scored the second goal. So they're looking forward to that. Like if Aubameyang is in the middle, he can play link up play with Bellerin and whoever that is on the right, and then they want that, it seems, like how Giroud plays, and Lacazette is good in hold up play, but I don't know, his ball retention is not that good. Yeah, he can lose the ball very easily, but when you pass it to him, he can hold the ball really well.
Yeah.
So I think he will play in the middle. He will play through the middle, and then probably Willian on the left hand side, Pepe on the right hand side.
Yeah, Willian, man. Willian needs to struggle a bit lah. Willian suddenly he will start being on fire against United, and he's that kind of player, man. Like for some reason, he hates United, so he will play well. Yeah,
I hope so, because past few games I don't know where Willian is.
I saw this on Twitter. I just saw this on Twitter. Predicted Arsenal 11: Leno, Bellerin, Gabriel, Mustafi. Bro, that's all I need to know. Anyway, Tierney, Saka, Partey, Willian, Saka, Aubameyang. Hey, by the way, Saka is good lah, bro. What the heck y'all doing with him lah? I seem like he should be starting all the game. He should be playing more. The guy is good, man.
I wish he started against Liverpool lah, because the way if you see against Man City, man, he played like a senior player. He was causing all the troubles and all.
Yeah, I don't know why. I do not know why people are comparing Saka and Greenwood.
Cannot. Two different players.
Hey, two different positions. Two different
types of players.
Yeah, this Twitter people are stupid, you know.
I agree on that.
This Arsenal fan saying that Saka is the best. This United fan are saying Greenwood is the best. Dude, they are both different. They are both good. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it, man. Greenwood is at this level as a striker, blah blah blah. Saka is at this level as a winger. He is that good already. So enjoy it, man. What's the beef about? Come on, no budak-budak, bro. So
comparison lah.
Two different position, you know. Like if he's a
Twitter
striker,
is full of kids, man. Twitter is full of kids. I tell you.
Kids for clicks. They want the clicks only, actually. Really, some of them.
Hey, yesterday, you guys know the football terrace or not?
Yeah, football terrace, yeah. Terry Flowers,
Yeah, Terry Flowers, right? Yesterday, he did a show, a match preview of United and Arsenal.
Okay.
There's I think about six guys. 4 United fans and 2 Arsenal fans, 3 Arsenal fans. 3 Arsenal fans, 3 United fans. Okay. He called in the Lee Gunner. You know Lee Gunner?
Oh my God, I hate him.
Okay. You hate him. Okay, never mind. He has his opinions. He doesn't like Arteta at all. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
He and this other Arsenal fan, they were basically arguing each other the whole stream, you know. I watched it yesterday. Funny, man. Funny gila. Because they were bickering each other, you this lah, you don't you don't support Arsenal like this lah. I've been supporting Arsenal since when lah. Dah apa?
Ngalahkan budak ah.
Tapi orang tua, Lee Garner is 38 years old, bro.
Yeah.
No,
But Lee Garner is
no, you got to respect his opinion. He feels that way because I followed him as well. I followed him and Turkish. You know Turkish?
Yeah, Turkish.
the big
Turkish
guy.
is good. Turkish
Yeah,
is chill.
he and Turkish are the same. They are both quite the same. It's just that Lee, I think, is a bit hard. That's what I'm saying lah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. You can just have a watch the stream, man. Crazy, I tell you. Dah keluar maki-maki.
I mean,
No, dah
Turkish is more realistic.
No. Dah start maki the missus, man. Bro.
Oh, really? Wow.
Dah sampai tahap tu, bro.
Siapa perempuan kat dalam stream tu? Siapa perempuan
Tak
tu?
ada perempuan. No, this
Why?
other Arsenal fan. This other Arsenal fan. I don't know what his name. He slurred, not slurred lah. Dia bang lah this Lee Garner punya wife lah. Cakap benda tak elok lah, you know.
What?
Sampai dia tahap already, you know. I tell you, apa korang ni?
Sampai Fogger masuk kan.
Lepas tu bila orang nak cakap lah, semua orang nak cakap. And then Terry has to mute everybody.
Ayo. Hey, do you
No, that's the thing. There's an issue right now with Arsenal whereby there's two camps, right? One is Arteta in, one is Arteta out. This game is related, right? One is in, one is out.
It's always been there like since Wenger in, Wenger out days.
Yeah.
Only during Emery days, okay, everybody's like Emery out kind of thing lah. So
bro? Wenger out at one point trended on Twitter, you know.
yeah.
You know, that time Wenger out trended on Twitter like for some reason, and it lasted for a long time. At one point, the whole fan base were Wenger out.
Yeah.
Sama macam kita pun, Glazer out.
Glazer kan. Tapi
look.
the thing about Wenger is he's so stubborn, right? Wenger is stubborn.
Yeah.
The player will not change anything, and they will play a bad game, and he will say like the players did well.
His setup is not based on the opponent. It's like you play your game, we play our game, we trust in our game, then we can win the game. But sadly, it only happens pre-Emirates era lah, only in hybrid days. After they moved to Emirates, I think the whole football concept changed, and you don't play that game anymore. You have to know your opponent. What? Yeah.
Yeah, you look at Bielsa, man. Like how he really knows you in and out. He knows you more than the coach that is managing the club. The fly, that's what like Pep Guardiola told Bielsa. I think he knows more about Barcelona than me because he did a database, like a data analysis on Barcelona's tiki taka and all that. And
Game lawan Aston Villa itu pun sedap lah tengok.
Weh,
gila doh.
Maybe he sent drones lah, I think.
game lawan Aston Villa tu cun gila, bro.
Mancun.
Patrick Bamford, man.
Bamford tu.
Cun gila. Aston Villa tengah form. Aston Villa was on form. And they came to Villa Park and just whacked them. Crazy. You saw the Bamford goal, the left foot
Bamford goal.
Yeah.
The left foot one.
3 defense masuk.
Gila, steam gila gol tu.
Sting aku Yahoo. Sting aku Yahoo.
No, the thing is, the guy he controlled with his right foot and then he scored with his left
Yeah.
foot. And the ball really curve macam gila babi.
He got only that one slot to shoot. That one space, that's the only way you can shoot.
That's the
And
only
he
way
curled
to
it
do it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Release kan tu game tu tak jadi. Defend
He's
Leeds.
a Chelsea boy, kan?
4 orang. Paddy
He's a
Bamford.
Chelsea boy, right? Bamford.
Sekejap, tak
Siapa?
tahu.
Bamford?
Yeah.
Bamford.
Chelsea has
I
been
have no idea.
throwing out. Yeah, Chelsea has been throwing out all these young kids like crazy lah.
Umur dia
Ake,
pun dah 29 lah.
your Bamford, the Brighton right back. What's his name?
Lamptey.
Lamptey.
Lamptey. Yeah, Lamptey.
Tak main.
Bunch of people lah. Yeah, that. Chelsea punya youth, I tell you, Chelsea punya youth is quite good. You know? So
Yeah, good. Yeah.
they have all these good people, but they still buy people. They never.
No,
They never
KDB.
really-
They also sold KDB, bro.
Di Salah,
Correct,
Salah,
correct.
Lukaku,
Salah. You know,
Lah.
David
You know-
Luiz, so bro.
David Luiz.
bro, have you heard of Van Ginkel or not?
Van
Siapa?
Ginkel.
Van Ginkel, have you heard of him or not?
Sounds familiar, the name.
Okay, he is a Dutch prodigy, a wonder kid. When he first came into the football world, he was a wonder kid. Chelsea bought him. I don't remember from what year. Let me check. Van Ginkel to Chelsea. By the way, he's still there. And he never played for Chelsea. And he's been loaned out for I don't know how many times.
Kesian ah. He's
That's the
like
problem with Chelsea punya ni lah, Chelsea punya apa? Chelsea punya he was brought in 2013.
oh dear.
Yeah, he is still there. He's still there and goes out on loan every year.
Wow.
That is Chelsea punya youth setup, crazy.
But
Jangan
Shia
use
is, But Shia is he on loan?
Currently now he's on loan, yes.
Anyway.
Tengok line up Chelsea pun, Werner tak main ni.
Huh?
Werner.
Werner kena sub.
Oh, is it?
Siapa? Abraham mana?
Abraham main.
Pulisic injured.
Polisi main.
Main lah.
Main.
Oh.
Janganlah injured bro.
Abraham
Aku
dengan
pakai dia bro.
Ziyech.
I'm using Pulisic, don't lah injured.
Pulisic is glass lah, bro. He's basically the epitome of a glass, a nice orange juice in a glass.
Tu Kepa pun dah tak ada dalam list lah. Main
Hey,
game.
there's no Pulisic lah bro.
Tak
Pulisic
ada
ada?
lah. Pulisic tak main. Injured. Aku dah cakap dah.
Oh ya.
Werner main.
Werner main.
Werner replaced Pulisic.
Yeah, no Pulisic. Pulisic doesn't start.
Pulisic injured.
Holy
Yeah.
Last
crap.
minute.
He got injured in the warm-up before the game.
Ya tu last minute.
Yeah.
Asshole. Aku beli dia kau bro.
Bro, I
Pulisic.
told you he's like orange juice in a glass. So
No, because he scored. I bought him because he scored a hat-trick last time at Burnley.
his power lah. Pulisic is like the only American I've never seen an American play like that lah. But
Kan? Kira kan?
terror gila lah.
So good lah.
Pulisic is really good. It's just that his conditioning, his physical conditioning is not the best lah. So yeah. Amar, you guys
Yeah.
are on Twitter, right? Did you see like my Twitter got kena
I saw that.
Ban lah. Oh ya. Tak perasan lah.
kau tak nampak ke Amar? Kau yang aktif kan?
He became viral, bro.
It went viral, you know.
Oh ya.
For real, it went viral. It went viral for a day. Wait, let me get Fahmi to come. Fahmi, kau mana Fahmi?
Yeah bro, I'm here.
Fahmi was the only guy in my defense, you know. Fahmi, remember not the Aston Villa or the Brummies were going.
Yeah. You lah, you stoke the fire lah bro.
Bro. Okay. I wanted to bring this up earlier. You know when we said that the Twitter is football Twitter lah. Let's say FT lah. FT is full of kids, you know. Bro, we had like hundreds of them were bashing me from morning till night. Some of them they probably stood up throughout the night. They didn't sleep because of my tweet. It was teruk gila sia. So what?
Tweet sana.
So what did I do? I mean, the rest know lah. But Amar, what happened was basically I said that what's his name? Grealish had a great game. Okay. So I actually reposted the video comps of Grealish. I think Aston Villa versus who?
Leicester.
Leicester. It was Leicester. He played a great game. So I said that if he keeps playing like that, next summer he will leave. Okay.
Okay.
And then this is where it gets crazy. I said the club needs the money. Okay. So my context for that tweet was, this is what I said. My context was like, in the pandemic, right? So there was a report from FA, English FA, that all the clubs, not just United. I mean, the rich clubs, the rich owners, right? All the clubs in the football association, they suffered big loss, during the pandemic. So in that context, they need the money. So we are not talking about how rich your owners are. So sekali lepas aku tweet je benda tu, after 1 minute, bro, they all calling me stupid, bro. They start calling me stupid. Then they say I check my facts. Then they say like our owners are one of the wealthiest in the Premier League. Then I'm like, siapa nak tahu owners kau kaya ke tak? Our owners also rich, but it's about whether they need the money.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. You cannot argue with this type of people. They just don't understand.
Yeah.
They just don't understand. They just think, bila owner kaya, they can do anything. No.
Flash, yeah.
There's football finances. There's football FFP that you have to go through. All those things. You have to pass a certain level. Only you can. They don't understand. And they when I say about Grealish, yang dia really pissed them out was that when I say Grealish wanted to go to United. Of course lah, bro. Siapa tak nak datang United? You tell me lah. You can say whatever about United, rubbish ke apa kami right now. But United is still the biggest club in the world, bro. Itu saja nak cakap.
Siapa tak nak datang United? They say like Grealish will never come to United. He doesn't. He loves Aston Villa. Apa semua. Aku like.
No, memanglah dia love Aston Villa. He is born and bred there. But he also was a fan of United.
Yeah.
United, bro. United level macam Arsenal, macam Liverpool, macam City. You kat Aston Villa, siapa nak duduk situ lama-lama?
Yeah, they say that. And then, right, one of the fellas said like, the owners are going to build Aston Villa as a global brand. I'm like, they became a global brand. Number 3, we are United fans. I mean, like, we know what is a global brand and all that. Then I'm like, if you wanted to make it a global brand, you would have done it long time ago. But you see, you get what I mean, like, there is a report, English FA has a report that the clubs actually they need the money. They suffered a great loss during the pandemic.
Yeah, even if it's not a pandemic, FFP comes into play, especially when you're not in the European football. It's more stricter actually. They say. So they don't get it. Yeah.
You cannot simply invest. You have to go through a lot of regulatories and stuff like that. Then they started to call me idiot lah. Then I don't know any facts. Sekali what for me, the one guy, at the end, he said like, one of my family friend is working in Aston Villa. Then I'm like, I don't know whether that was true or not. He did that to shut us up lah, because kononnya
bro, tak kisahlah you ada friend kawan dekat Aston Villa ke apa. The thing, that's the problem. They think that we are talking simply from our own perspective, whereby we were talking based on all these tier 1 English journalists who knows the football world, who knows the EPL world. We took from them and then give it to them. But you tak boleh nak lawan dengan orang macam ni, bro. You just say your piece, okay. Let's just agree to disagree and then bye-bye lah. But that was a long one. I think about 90 plus comments. Oh, crazy, bro. That one I have to pin.
A few hundreds. And then I had like about 90 retweets. People were retweeting. And then like and not a good retweet lah. They had a comment over my retweet. They said this guy is they call me something, they call me a fruit or something like that. Memang kecoh gila the time. Like my whole day, from morning to night, right? Even like in the midnight, they were actually talking about me and all that. So I was like,
you rattled the whole fan base, bro.
No, really. What would have happened if Aston? No, I wanted to comment this lah. So I wanted to say like, okay, I rattled the fan base, but it seems like it felt just like a pinch, because why your fan base is so small. Imagine the fan base was bigger, I would have died lah. Anyway, Yeah, but anyway, the fan base was going after me lah, like whole day. Omar, kau tak tahu ke? Like tak nampak
Tak pasal.
kawasan lah.
Hmm.
But that was crazy lah. But for me lah, in the morning, I think he was kind of defended me for a while. Then he said, "Okay, bro, you continue. I go first." That was quite funny lah. It's one of the funniest things. But anyway, that is. But honestly, my personal opinion is, I don't think Jack Grealish should stay for another season lah.
Yeah.
Season he will leave. Bro, Jack Grealish level, he's like head and shoulders levels above all of them in Aston Villa. Like, why would he stay there? You know, I mean, he would have gone. You know, they were asking us, like the fan base, the Aston Villa fan base, said, give us the report on where Jack Grealish wanted to come to United. Where Ole said, then I'm like, dude, the Athletic reported that. Are you better than Athletic? He said, this is some Japanese username Twitter.
No, the
account.
Athletic state that the what you call it, that guy Fabrizio, you know, Fabrizio, and then this Duncan
Castle.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Duncan Castle, you know. So I mind. I just think that they will return again.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Hey, Jasmine, do you follow Well Beast on Twitter?
No, I don't follow him. I already unfollow most of the delusional Arsenal or any fans lah.
Bro,
I follow only like proper decent one lah. They tweet decent stuff. Yeah.
I'll read you one of his tweet. You all discuss lah. You all do a quick small discussion. You know what he said? Okay. This is what he said. Okay. If Ole, so basically what he said was, if Ole played the same game, like he did versus Leipzig, Arsenal will definitely win on tomorrow.
I mean, looking at Amar's comment, it looks like it lah. He can change tactics. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah lah. Like for Arsenal's side, right? If you guys keep if you guys keep playing like that, because if Arsenal is going to play a defensive game tomorrow, and United is going to play sort of like we try to possess the game, like possess the ball and play side to side, I think it will really be one of those boring games lah. Super boring. Like bila lah this game to end, you know. And that is what happened to Chelsea game as well. Everyone played safe and all that.
Yeah. But I think you guys attacked as well. Kudos to Mendy lah, actually. He kept the game. He kept the game.
Yeah.
Because the Rashford last attack, I think the way he curled it into the corner, I thought was going in.
Yeah. But yeah, it might turn out to be a boring game tomorrow. So let's hope they really turn up lah. Let's really hope that they turn up. Yeah. Anyway, match prediction. Amar, you go first.
United win.
5-0.
Tak nak expect lebih lah, 2-1 lah.
2-1. Yeah, sounds about right. But United apa ni? Arsenal.
United.
Tapi harap game tak bosan lah.
Go Fahmi.
I think it's I just hope he plays with the diamond game lah. If he plays with the diamond game, I think, and then we will win lah. We will win maybe 3-1 lah. If he plays with the diamond, if he plays with McTominay and Fred, then I think susah sikit lah. I just think that we will win lah. That's my because Arsenal currently tengah on a bit of a downslope skate. I don't know, with their attacking. And then I saw the game versus Leicester the other day. Arsenal versus Leicester.
Oh, you did?
Leicester did not play at all, and then they put in Vardy, and then settle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vardy is the nemesis
Superstar.
against the big teams. He just
Yeah.
loves the big team. Oh, he crazy, bro.
yeah.
Jamie
They hate
Vardy.
him. Vardy is the kind of guy that defends all this top team. They really hate him because Vardy is pace, bro. Pace, and you don't need to play a good game to score.
Yeah.
Game Arsenal yang Europa League baru ni okey ke game? Jasmine.
Tak tengok pun.
They won, right?
Yeah, they won 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. Because it was too late, then I had to wake up early lah. So I just
Okay.
skip for
Yeah.
that game. Yeah.
Same lah. I still did not watch the Leipzig game because I had a game
Golf.
in the morning. Yeah, I had golf in the morning, so I cannot watch that.
Just
I
what
woke
is
up
your-
at 5. What 5?
Hey, the game actually didn't start at 3, I thought it started
Huh?
earlier at 3. No, I thought the Leipzig game, I thought it was at the usual 2:45 or 3:15, 3 a.m. Sekali tengok pukul 4.
4 pagi.
It was,
Actually, they're changing the timing a lot. I don't know why.
I think there's no more daylight saving.
Yeah.
Kan dekat
That's
sana ada
why-
daylight saving and all, right?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I think there's no more daylight saving, so dia jadi lambat sikit lah.
Yeah, patut lah dia punya ni. Jess, what is your prediction?
I think after that loss, right? I think we would looking for a response. So I think it's a 1-0 win for us lah, for Arsenal.
Who's
1-0.
gonna score? Who's gonna score?
I think it's up. I'm
Mustafi.
counting Aubameyang or Lacazette.
Alah, Oba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oba.
Both of them likes United. I think.
Sorry?
Both of them likes United, so they might score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Oba has been having a dry spell, really.
Yeah. The last game we scored against Europa lah. So when
I mean EPL lah.
EPL is right.
Macam slow.
Yeah, so but actually when Emery came in, he was at the same patch as well. Then he scored against Cardiff on the 5th or the 6th game. So after that he started scoring lah. So I'm expecting that lah because he's not like this prospect like what you said prodigy like Havertz or Werner. He's like an experienced goal scorer. So he knows how to deal with this lah. Yeah. So I'm expecting to score really soon and score
You
consistently.
sure? Jasmine, you sure? 1-0.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Huh?
Prediction, it's not sure thing. It's a prediction. So 1-0. lah.
Sure, clean sheet, huh? Oh,
Yeah, I trust the defense right now more than ever lah. So yeah.
Rashford birthday is today, I hope he doesn't go out crazy partying and then tomorrow cannot perform.
Yeah.
Hari ni saja minggu Rashford. Semua
Yeah.
This is all about Rashford, man.
Yeah.
MVP.
Good stuff lah. But anyway, yeah, for my prediction, would be 2-2 lah.
2-2.
Actually. 2-2.
2-2?
2-2.
Oh, 2-2.
2-2.
Tu ada Nani pula ya.
2-2 last minute apa ni, how to say, Arsenal equalize, so it'll be another bad Sunday for United lah. So we don't do well till the end lah, that's the thing. But
That's normal lah. United I've been ruining my weekend for like how many weeks already?
in the end 90th minute they will sure screw it up one. So I think it'll be a 2-2. But anyway, that's my prediction. Let's see lah. Let's see.
Yeah, there's going to be goals. I'm interested to see who is going to score first.
Yeah.
If because both are good on counter, both are good on counter. Arsenal can counter really well. United, United can counter like crazy. So whoever scores first, I think they will win the game.
Yeah.
I really think so. Yeah, because then it will open up the space for a counter-attacking move. I just feel that way lah.
All right, guys. We will end our stream for now, and thank you guys. usual for jumping in on the stream.
No problem.
If you guys, I mean, we are all active on Twitter, lah. I mean, we can talk more there or now. We try to build up the match for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, let's see if any of our predictions come true, lah.
Hey, you guys don't play golf, ah?
Bro, I play
Driving
on,
range lah.
I play
Hey,
on my
what?
mobile, bro. Mobile.
Driving
mobile.
range. I played driving range last time lah. I mean, not last time, like once in a blue moon.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
When you coming back, bro? Joe,
Hopefully next year, lah. Hopefully next year.
I'm saving you the mask.
Yeah. He wore like, bro, the Jerebu mask, bro. Bro, apa cerita, bro? Tu mask Jerebu. He wore that mask. He played golf with a Jerebu mask. Apa. I was like, he stood out there like a sore thumb, lah. But anyway, good luck with your golf, lah. Yeah. Anyway, Ammar, everything okay on your side? Kerja semua okay kan?
Cuma ni lah tak boleh nak rentas negeri ke apa. Susah.
Tak boleh nak
mesti
balik
boleh.
kampung lah.
Balik kampung lah.
Are you guys working on your own, ah? Or you guys working with or you guys as an employer?
No,
I'm
okay
working in a
with
church. Yeah.
Sorry?
I'm working in a church actually. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Where you staying, bro?
JB.
Oh, you staying in JB.
Yeah.
So banyak kali lagi Singapore.
Dah biasa lah. Doesn't feel like you're going to a foreign country anymore when you go there.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So
Yes, that's
Alright.
till we meet again lah. Sorry?
ZS score.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
ZS
ZS
score.
Man, I want Chelsea to lose lah.
Chelsea should lose lah, bro. Chelsea all don't need this, you know. They don't need Ziyech actually. Why?
Hi.
Anyway, see you guys soon lah.
Yeah, man.
Catch up soon lah.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Are you
Bye.
doing any watch along tomorrow? Are you guys doing any watch along tomorrow?
No, I'm not doing a watch along.
Okay.
But Twitter, I'll be active on Twitter lah. We'll talk.
Okay,
We'll
better
talk
lah.
on that. We'll banter Jasmine.
You'll see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. The ones who's watching the game, I mean, watching the streaming, please just like us, like the video, share the video, you know, and then follow us on
Right.
Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
and every
Yeah.
social media.
All their username,
All right.
all your username are right there. Bye bye.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Okay, guys. Thanks. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.